Far. What's up, folks? Yep, Ella's inside. Sorry, I almost dropped my phone because it's coming out of the case. Canella's over here because I got some snacks and she thinks they're for her. But they're not. They're not for Canella. I got to lower my stand here and put my phone on it. All right, let's see. Let's put the tracker on here. See if anybody ends up showing up. Is anybody going to show up, Canella? You think anybody likes little old me anymore? Huh? All right, let me take you out of the case, guys. Sorry, my finger might get in the way of the screen here. Hey, what's up, Gilly? Look who's in the room. It's because we got snacks in here, and she thinks they're for her. All right, let me put you guys on the stand real quick. Make sure it's nice and even, and we'll turn on the phone. Give a like. See you later. What'd you say? What's it saying? It's charging. It's not plugged in. There we go. Only here to say hi. Okay, appreciate you coming in. There we go. Perfecto. Canella, what do you want? She's like, I want your snacks. Duh. Of course. Of course I want your snacks. I know you do. I know you do, Canella. Oh. All right, let's get our snacks. Someone else is in here. I'm not sure who. Oh, appreciate you coming by, guys. There's two of you in the chat. Welcome to Desert Armory and More. And YouTube, just like this sign says. See that sign right there, YouTube? Right there. It says not for sale. Guess what? That's exactly what everything in this room is. Not for sale. Yes, sir. Private collection. Educational purposes only. Nothing ever in our lives is for sale, ever. We always handle them we always have them in a proper position where they're not harmful to anybody. And we never touch them, so don't accuse us of that either. All right, folks. See if I can get you situated here, folks. And Canella thinks she needs some of these snacks. I do not know why. I was at Subway for lunch today. No affiliate of Subway, but hey, they want to help us out, right, Canella? If they want to help us out. All right. There we go. All right, see you, Gilly. Thanks you for coming. Got some burritos. Canella, why do you want some? Because you're good. Next Skittles is going to be in here. How y'all doing tonight? What you guys want to chat about? I was on Twitch earlier. Did some reloading over there. I was on there for an hour and a half. Canella, you're in the way of the camera. You know your ears getting in the way of the camera? You want some cheese? Two people in the chat. Thanks for coming by. How's your day going? This is Desert Armory and More. If you're new to the channel, appreciate you coming up. Hey, Tommy. How's it going? Gobernadora. Thanks for coming. Gobernadora. Hola, Tommy. Gracias por venir a la canal. ¿Habla inglés o no? What's up, Chris? I don't know what he's speaking. Put yourself. Okay, you know English. You said Evo Gobernadora, so I thought maybe that was something else. French, maybe. I was speaking Spanish there, but Gilly might not be on here anymore. Good yourself, says Tommy. Blessed. Blessed. God's always good. Even when the sun ain't shining. Let's see here. Canella, move. Chat filter. All messages. Canella, move your nose. We got a cheese stick. We haven't ate yet. Some Kobe Jack cheese. And Fritos, but off-brand. Way to say hello. Your way to say hello. It was Ilo Gobernadora or something like that. I ain't no governor. Ain't planning on it either. Right? Thanks for coming by, Tommy. I'm not sure if you've been in here before or not. If you have, thanks for coming back. if you haven't, if you like gun content and outdoor stuff, hook us up. Check us out. We got a trail camera coming in soon for a review someone's sending us. And we've got some exploration lights. Hohem? Hohem, is it? No, it's not Hohem. It's Ho-Ho. Ha-Ho or something. Some for brands giving us some lights for exploring. What's up? Says Elijah. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming by to this chat, too. Canela. English tea and a crumpet. There you go. You from the UK? That would be good. It's been a while since I think I've had a crumpet once. Lots of tea. Last tea I had would have been some hibiscus honey. Hibiscus honey tea. Very good. Really good for the sore throat. It's delicioso. Oh, Canela, I guess I can give you some more cheese. You're going to have more than me soon. Oh, well, no, Washington State. Well, I figured you're from UK or something, bro. When you say English tea and a crumpet, I figured across the pond. We got a couple people from Washington State. We've got, he's not in here yet. Eastern Washington is from here, from Washington. And someone else forget who the other one is. And this is string cheese. Yeah, I can't remember if you were in here or not before. Probably. I don't know. What do you want, girl? What? A pie? Maybe that's stereotyping, but it does seem like they like their crumpets in the tea. Would you like some crumpets with your tea, mate? Oh, yes, that one right here is. The one the sign's on that says not for sale. That one's a 44 Magnum. There's the buttstock. It's from, it's a model 94 AE from like 72, 73. I don't have a 44 mag pistol. But yeah, that one's a Winchester right there. I believe it's 94, 93. Or sorry, from 72, 73. I got to look up the model number and double check that. I'm not 100% sure. I got it used somewhere. Probably 2-3 years ago. For a pretty good deal. Canela, your ear's in the way of my face. It's Canela. Her big old fat ear's getting in the way. Watch. And Canela, you going to say hi? Here, let me shut off the tracking. Say hi, Canela. Say hello. Oh, it didn't like I did that. Canela, Elijah Farmer says hi. Hey, Evan, what's up? Welcome to the channel, bud. Welcome back, my friend. See, excuse me. Get you guys lined up here real quick, like. Real quick, like. There we go. There we go. I think we got it. Yep. Perfecto. How are y'all doing this evening? I don't think tonight's going to be quite as cold as the night before last. We might get, I think this morning when I woke up it said 38. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hey, what's up, waiters? And I'm proud to be an American. Yep, there we go. Not for sale ever. Yeah, sorry, it looks like chicken scratch because I wrote it backwards. It's kind of weird to write backwards. We got some Kobe Jack cheese, string cheese. I love my cheese. And I don't have milk this time. I have some Mountain Dew and some Frito chips, which I just dropped one, which Canela's going to enjoy. No, you can't have the rest. It's cold out here and a bit windy, too. Yeah, it was kind of windy today, heading out to and out from Home Depot. It's like an hour and 20 minutes from my house, the one we went to. with my dad for the deck I'm going to be working on. It's pretty good to me. Yep. Need some crackers and some meats. Yeah, I know. I don't have any, though. Other than lunch meat. Canela, no. Canela, no. Alrighty, put a little questionnaire up there for you folks. Yeah, summer sausage would be good. Venison sticks would be nice. Spring sausage, maybe? No. Hey, Carbine, what's up? Got a little questionnaire I just popped up. Weird things you used to believe in. It just popped up as a suggestion, so I decided to use it. Let me guess. Santa Claus? Oh, wait. 44. I'm sorry. I spoiled it for you. You still thought Santa Claus was real. Rats. No. Dude, I'm sorry. Poor guy. He's going to be crying all night now. Sorry, 44. I knew. I know. You thought Santa was real. Ghosts? Are ghosts real? Did we ever make it to the moon? Is that a weird thing that you used to believe? Ooh. Conspiracy theories starting here. Was JFK actually assassinated, or was it set up? You spoiled it. Come on, man. Aw. I don't believe in the moon landing. My dad really doesn't either, believe it or not. I could take it or leave it either way. Because my salvation is not based in if we went to heaven. I mean, if we went to the moon or not. Now, if Christ rose up from the dead, yeah, if that would start being questioned. There you go, Canela. I want some cheese sticks. NASA destroyed all the moon footage. I've heard. I don't know why. That's important stuff. I think I know why, because maybe it didn't happen. Baba talks about the firmament. Yes, it does. Yeah. As well as the circuits of the sun. I think it's in Psalms about something about the circuits of the sun and returns. As well as the it talks about the rain cycle in the Bible, believe it or not. How the rains come up out of the ocean, rain on the earth, and then come back through rivers and back into the ocean again. The rain cycle talks about that as well, if I believe. It's pretty cool, huh? Before even scientists knew about it, they already knew about it in the Bible times. What? No. She puts her paw on my lap saying, please, please. Want chip? She puts her paw up there again. Waves in the air saying, please. She's a good doggy. Hi, Canela. Good girl. 5 people in the chat. Thanks for coming by, folks. Be nice if we can at least get maybe 50 in here at once for once. I need to get a hold of FAL Man. Arms Room 9, I think it's called. Or no, Tactical Defense 9 or something. He's up in Phoenix. He's supposed to be coming here this weekend, possibly. I might be taking him to the caverns. Or shooting, we'll see. He said he wants to come by, so I need to message him. FAL Man. But yeah, his channel is called Tactical Defense 9 or something like that. Yeah, it would be nice. Read the Bible, not a science book. Amen, Carbine. Amen. I think most of you all would know FAL Man. That's what most people know him as. Or Dong Daddy, Dong Mommy. That's another thing people call him. Uh-oh. Roommate's home. Gotta behave now. Shut up. Don't talk about him. No. He just come home from work. NASA knows the truth about space, but they ain't getting to tell us. I'm going to head out. Okay, see you, Elijah. You burnt up all your phone hours on my Twitch, huh? With the Twitch stream I was doing. Canela. This is my cheese. My cheese. Guess that piece was yours. Thanks for coming by, Elijah. See you, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. What's up, Canela? What's up? What's going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened. What in the world? It changed. Sorry, guys. It changed orientations without me asking it to. I don't know how it did that. I don't know if I went like that or what it did. Come on, move. She's being a little gripe. There she is. Big nose and all. Yeah. Anywho. Ooh. All right, let me see. Bring this up a little bit. Whoops, wrong way. Up like that. And across the way, like so. Too far. Bloop, bloop. There we go. There we go. I had to hold still so it'll catch me again. Vanilla, what? She puts her paw up again. Please. Piece of cheese, please. I'm really surprised Skittle isn't in here. Because he's inside. He's probably napping on the bed. He always napping. Unless he's outside. 5 people in the chat and got quiet. What happened? Are you guys talking? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. A 2 if you can't. Let's see. See if the chats work. So there's 5 people in here. I'm cooking. Oh, okay, Chris. Gotcha. No worries. Later says, yeah, we can hear you. Watching you eat, LOL. Yep. Almost forgot my salmon in the oven. Oh, you don't want to burn that. That'd be a bad loss. Making some group beef burritos, probably ground beef. There you go. Put some cheese sauce in there. Yeah. Some other burritos, red sauce. Oh, like a wet burrito poured on top? Hey, what's up, HE? Here, Fennel. Hand me your paw. Hand me your paw. Oh, stop it. How you doing, Mr. Smith? Enchilada sauce. Enchilada. There you go. That's the way to go. Here, let me check your foot, Canela. Do you have something in it? You're acting like it was very tender. I know she had a goat head in one earlier and I had to take it out. Thanks for coming by, bud. Just off work. Off work or as in home? Or you're headed home? Don't crash. Hey guys, how's it going? There's 9 of you in the chat. Appreciate you coming to Desert Armory More. Consider subscribing. We have a giveaway at 8,000 subscribers. We've been trying to hit that for a while. YouTube don't like us though. If you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like gun content, if you like outdoor stuff and hiking, check our channel out. We'd love to have you part of the family. Yes, sirs, boys and girls, fellows and gals. And Canela's in the chat, gobbling up cheese. She's just to the side of me. Let's see if I can move her over there with this thing not messing up. It'll probably catch her ear and fling it all over the place. There's her nose, right here. In her paw, she's saying, please. She's like, please, more? Please, more? Canela, we're out of cheese. We finished the cheese. There's no more cheese. The cheese stick's gone. The sliced Kobe Jack is gone. She's looking over at the chips now. Can I have more chips? How was the day, by the way? Okay, you made it home. How was the day, AT? Canella, your ear is right in the camera. Canella, move. You need to sit that way. Whoops. Here. Over here. Boop. Let's see here. Canella, stop it. I'm trying to work on my phone and she hit my hand down. No. All right, let's see here. Putting a poll up for you guys. All right, start the poll up. Whoop, get back up there. There we go. Long and slow. How was everyone else's? Mine was pretty good. I went to Tucson with my dad to get some lumber for their deck that I'm starting tomorrow. It was actually not the lumber; it was the deck boards. Tucson, two places in Tucson were the only place. Well, one's Oro Valley that had the deck boards we needed, and then I think the rest of the lumber, except the 2x12 by 12, my local Home Depot's got. Boop. Hey, Aaron, what's up? I'm back, like a bad penny, right? How to run to the store before the roads froze. How many more of the 25 required did you finish? I think I have 8 more. So I did, let's see here. I have a total of 6 jacketed hollow point at 3.5 grains of the 17 HMR, and I have 6 of the lead tip of those. Then I have 6 4.0 grain of the jacketed hollow point, and that's of the varmint round ammo. I mean varmint round repellent or projectile material. What do you call it? Accelerator, gunpowder. There we go. And then I have 4.0 grains of the 17 HMR projectile repellent, whatever you call it. Hey, what's up, Hen Hoss? How you doing? Jacob! He'd say, I'm back. We be back too. Appreciate you coming. Eastern, we were just talking about you a little bit ago because someone else was in here from Washington. It was Tommy, a guy named Tommy. Not sure if he's still in here. Hey, Tommy, you still in here? Raise your hand up. Good, how are you? Just finished dinner. Blessed. I'm eating some, I just finished my cheese. I'm eating some of Fritos off-brand. And we're giving some to the dog here, Canella. That's beside us here. Right here. Huh, Canella? There she is. She's my big dog. She's a German Shepherd. She's about 14. You about 14, Canella? Getting there. More like 13. Something of the sort. But I'm doing pretty good. Or well, whatever you want to call it. Oh, wrong way. It's reversed when you use the joystick on the little thingy. Sweet pup. Yep, she's old. She doesn't go on the hikes with me like my other dog Skittles does. Skittles is a Queensland healer, a red healer. She's a good pup, even at 12 or 13. Yeah, she's pretty good. Right, Canella? Most of the time. Sometime you're ornery. She's like, just give me another chip. She puts her paw up, waves it in the air, and puts it on my hand. Please more. Please more. You grab something else instead of my body there. Had tacos and I'm winding down. There you go. Nice. Tacos sound nice. Why is it flashing funky? Oh, it caught something off to the side. Must have been a ghost. Canella, why is it grabbing you? Why is it grabbing you, Canella? Get back over here. There we go. Dog's nose knows. Yeah, it does. Tacos sound pretty good. Can you send some leftovers my way? No. What type of meat you put in your tacos? A lot of times when I would get tacos from the taco truck in Cali, I would get either lingua or carnitas. Asada was okay, but I prefer carnitas or lingua, which is cow tongue. Cow tonguey. Sure, this was ground beef. Ground beef, there you go. Ground beef, not bad. It's the cheaper side of the meat, unless you want to get... Sometimes chicken would be cheaper. Shredded chicken. Carnitas is pork. Added cheese and avocado. Awesome. That's the way to go. Yeah. I think that's what you mean by cheese. CHZ, cheese. Hey, what's up? The number of conspiracy theories that have turned out to be true in the last few years, they are hard not to believe. Correct. Hey, what's up, Mincy? Home from work and just sat down to eat my dinner. Awesome. We're snacking. Got some chips. We already had our cheese, and Canella's enjoying some of these chips too. Yes, I love all tacos. Pretty much, me too. Hey, y'all, if you're not subscribed to Minty and you like rocks and some outdoor tromping around, check her channel out. Minty Cactus. Awesome little channel she got going. She's usually live about every day, every other day, something like that. Posting stuff about rocks. She's a rock hound. Check her channel out. She's actually from Arizona too, like I am. About 2.5 hours away. Something like that. We need to check each other out sometime. Anna says, I believe lots of things called the conspiracy theories are true. Correct. Correct. Me too. It's not really a theory. It ends up becoming truth. It's more like not a theory. It's more like facts. Been here way too long, LOL. Oh, you've been chilling in the background. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, check her channel out, Henhoss. I think you'd like it. Probably. It's called Crazy for Years. We all are a little bit nutty. Loony Binish. Yeah, it's nice. Absolutely, she says. Hey, look at that, Minty. I'm getting you some subscribers. I think I've gotten you a few. Hey, you've got me some on your channel. Gotta shove it out. Oh, you've been in AZ too long. Want to move where it's cooler. It's not too bad. At least not where I'm at, Minty. I think this year across the couple mountains, we're like 2-3 mountain ranges over from you. We got just over 100 this last year. I didn't think that was too bad, really. That's because we're cooler than Tucson. You're Green Valley area, though, so I'm not sure. Outskirts of Green Valley. I'm outskirts of Sierra Vista. Boop. Oh, Canella. Does a better temp for sure. Yeah. We get a little colder than you too, but it's probably because we're higher elevation. We're high desert here. Me, since I'm closer to the base of the mountain, I'm probably like 4,400. I doubt if you're that high. Possibly, but I kind of doubt it. You're probably more like 28 maybe. Yeah, I'm at 4,400 or something like that. I should look on my Onyx Hunt. Tells me I was close. I said about 2,800. I was like, about 2,800. Hello. Here chomping. Yep, she's over here. Watch. That's her. How many acres I have? Uno. I have 1 acre. It's all fenced in. The back area is about 1/3 acre, and the front is about 2/3 acre. Because there's a fence about 1/3 way on that side of the mobile. So usually I let the donkeys run around in the 1/3 acre when I'm not home. And then when I am home, the doggies come inside and the donkeys run around the whole acre. That way they can eat up grass and weeds and whatnot. Now I'd love to have at least maybe 10, between 5 and 10 eventually. I'm just renting over here though. Your own well? No, it's not even a shared well. It's like country water. It's a water company I pay. It's not city water though. Thankfully not. How about 30 at 4,700? 30 acres at 4,700 elevation? Nice. Do you have fruit trees or any garden? I want land. No, I was going to say I might, but I don't have any cactus, which would be fruiting cactus. I don't have any cactus on my property. But yeah, no fruit or garden. I would love to do some gardening, but it's kind of hard for me to do gardening when I work all day and then I do the yard work and whatnot. I'm not married, so I don't have a wife to help with that. So basically a co-op well. Yeah, pretty much. I know the electric is a co-op through yeah, obviously the company. I was going to say the name, but I better not. 30 degrees, only got 11 acres. 30 degrees where you're at right now? 11 acres. Okay, there you go. Yeah, prickly pear cactus, etc. Texas. Yep. But we got them all over there. It's just not where I'm at. Because I'm on the outskirts of town and not a lot of, like, I don't have any cactus on my property. Other people in the area here does. Just they didn't do landscaping like that in my property here. What's up, Russell? Did you just get the alert or just hopping in? Guess that would mean the same thing. Yeah, I get it. I'm single and can only do so much. My friends, it's a lot. Yep. 6 acres for you, yep. Yeah, some people think, Hen, that single people have got all this spare time. And they can volunteer here, help there. No. Because you got to do the laundry, the cooking, the house cleaning, the yard cleanup, the working, getting jobs lined up because I own my own company. Eat in, just popping in, no alert. Pfft, Russell, go figures. You're probably like, you might have actually messaged me, I don't know. You're probably like, I wonder if Jerome has live on. Let's go see. Yeah. 12 people in the chat. Wow. Thanks for coming by, peeps. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Desert Armory and More. We do gun content, cave exploring, mine exploring, shooting, hiking. Check us out. We just did some reloading stuff on Twitch. Twitch is a little more free with gun content than YouTube, as in like touching stuff on lives. So I was doing some loading of shells on Twitch. My Twitch, if you have Twitch, is the same as this channel, Desert Armory and More. If you like this stuff, please consider subscribing. We'd really appreciate it. Let's see. I have another channel too that's strictly outdoor, which is Jerome. See, there's my name, Jerome. Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. Sock BB guns. What's up, Johnson? John Sum. Never heard of Twitch. Twitch, a lot of people use for gaming or just like chatting. What's up? Ian Imagine? Something. I'm sorry, I'll just say Ian. I think your name's Ian. We'll just say Ian. Is it like YouTube? Kind of. Howdy, folks. Don't be shy. Say hello and give him a like. There we go. Thanks, Minty. 16 in the chat. What's up, Kawazangai KKKK? Hello, your best Brazilian fan. It's here. What type of fan? How many CFMs is it? Ian will do. Perfect. Thanks for coming by. Kawazi. And hey, thanks, Minty. So y'all, there's my secondary channel, my outdoor channel. Minty just put it there. Let me see if I can pin that. There we go. If you want to check out my outdoor channel, it's just hiking, exploring God's creation, the outdoors, going in old caves or old mines and caves. Check it out if you could. It's that one right there that she just posted, and I have it in the pinned comment. You having a good night? Awesome. On says, oh, nice. Hey, Mike's. How's it going? Mike's Adventure Sparks. I think I subscribed to you recently. I don't remember if I came across you in a short feed or if it was on someone else's channel. You want to sleep? Okay. See you, Quasi. Quazandize. Mike says he's doing good. And he says yes. Where's the cheese? I ate it already. It was on this plate. We had cheese stick and like 5 slices of Kobe Jack or something. What's up, Johnny Blue? Get back to work, Will Ferrell. Yeah, I know. I kind of look like him, right? A lot of people say that, as well as Prince Harry. Of course, this camera reverses it. So this is the way I would look in a mirror when I look at myself. Oh. My roommate's taking a shower. We did our work early today, Johnny. And we got more tomorrow, too. I got to tear out tear apart a deck. Take the deck boards off and the railing. And then I need to extend the deck 4 feet one way, 2 feet another roughly, and then another 1.5 feet out in front. And then put that all braced up, put nice boards on it on top, the Trex like boards, and put brand new railings and steps. What do you do for a living? So I own my own company, which is, this is my work shirts, designed them myself. And I'm a handyman. So I do like tile, I do laminate flooring, I do painting, a lot of electrical. What else do we do? Troubleshooting, electrical, hanging picture frames, and assembling furniture and stuff. What's up, Liz? Been a while. I 100% believe in conspiracy theories. Yep. Good to see you tomorrow. Awesome. We'll see you tomorrow, too. Appreciate you coming by. Double tap the screen before you leave if you haven't. Well, that's awesome. Yep. Elmo business. I've had it a year here in Arizona, and I had it about 5 or 6 years in California. Liz, God is always good. I'm doing awesome. Very well, I'm an electrician. Nice. Hey, what's up, Beatles? Or Bentless Whitaker. How's it going, Mr. Whitaker? Welcome to the chat. Yo, he says. Double tap them screens, folks. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate it. If you like gun content, hiking, exploring, all that good stuff. Been busy. Oh, no worries. If it's broken in the desert can fix it. Yep. Liz says, that's good. Yep. Canella. You like them chips? Here's another one for you. All right. Hen says, in a small town like mine, that is gold. I have our town is a larger town, but it's not a city because it is self-contained. We got a Home Depot, Lowe's, a Walmart, a couple grocery stores, decent amount of restaurant. It's a military town. Why, thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. Mike Adventure, that's shocking job. No joke. Pun intended. I also work, which is through my company, for a property manager that does rentals and her own rentals too. And so I take care of her rentals and stuff. Thank you for the 100%. Appreciate you, Liz. Is that good? Is that good, Canella? So I work for myself, my own company, but then sometimes she'll give me job orders for her repairs for different rentals, so I'll take care of that stuff. What's up, Aiden? Been a bit. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for the makeup brush there.
Do I need a little bit of makeup on the cheeks to keep them rosy?
100%. How you doing, Aiden? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. I know you haven't been in here a while, but that's probably because YouTube wasn't alerting you. They're going the way of the dodo when it comes to notifications. Almost obsolete. You're doing good. Awesome. Let's look awesome. Yes, LOL. Aiden says he's doing good. Awesome. $40 joules. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, we were doing some reloading earlier. There's a small grocery store, building supply, and a feed store. You have to go to the next county for Walmart, large stores. Got you. See, since ours is a military town, it's pretty much self-contained. All the bigger ones are like an hour away or more. How was middle school back then? I was homeschooled. Gotta step out for a bit. Okay, see, Carby? Ran away to the woods, and that's the downside. Uh-oh. Will says the hen house live in the country. I don't know. She might. I'm not sure if she lives in the country or not. She might. Public school. Gotcha. No, I was homeschooled. That was back in 2008. I graduated. Thanks, Liz. How's life over there in don't you live across the pond? As they say. I know for a while you were back in the States for a little bit. Sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. I'm from Dallas, so it's different. The very rollers. There you go. Kawhi says, and let's go win the cup. Brazil. Actually, I'm rooting for Argentina, even though I'm Brazilian. Traitor! Listening to Jeff Fox, Worthy Before I Came in Here. I don't know that one. I do. I love all God's people. We're all created in His image. Doesn't matter what nationality we are. Mr. Scarecrow. Scarecrow. It's cold over there? This morning when I left for work, right before I left for work, it was 38. So not too bad. You know that statement hardly makes sense, Liz? Cold as hell, because hell's hot. Isn't it? They did, but that was a prophecy. Aiden says I'm almost in middle school. 21 degrees. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Probably Fahrenheit, huh? Because actually that is backwards, LOL. I know, right? Thing is, the opposite isn't cold. Heaven wouldn't be cold. It'd be perfect temperature. Fahrenheit. Okay. I figured. Over there, though, they use they would use Celsius, right? Normally, not Fahrenheit. 21 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. And it says it's supposed to be cold here this weekend in Texas. Then it says I was 17 Fahrenheit this morning in Kentucky. Ooh. 17. Wow. We were 7. We might have got 17 the one day, but I'm guessing it was probably more like 22. Cool enough to freeze a brass monkey. Yep. Heaven sounds like Gloryland. That's what they call it. I'm in the Gloryland way. Heaven is near and the way groweth clear for. I'm in the Gloryland way. Hey, what's up, Ben? Mr. Ben Bratt. It was negative 14 4 weeks ago. Yay. Kentucky did that cold? Not normally, huh? That's just been a cold snap. I've never been in negative 12. I've been in like negative 5, negative 10. I don't think it was 12. -8. I don't know about 10. It was over in Wisconsin back in 2000. Whoo, that was cold. We were barefoot. We'd lift up the garage door and walk barefoot in the snow for a little bit, turned around, ran back in. No storms. Yeah. Boy, that'd be cold. To me, once you hit 0, it's like cold's cold. What's up, Max? Maxie? Just back from war, bro. Hope you all okay. From war. Wow, okay. Glad you made it safe. Back home. We've been doing good. Here it was 40 degrees with fog as thick as the peanut butter. Now, what are we doing? -43 with wind chill. What in the world? Aye, aye, aye. God, I'd be freezing my giblets off in that good. Yeah, no joke. Watch the Kentucky versus ISU game. ISU, something State University? Illinois or Iowa State University? Maybe they're both ISU. Oh, it's an L. It's a small L. That's why. LSU. LSU, would that be Louisiana? Yep, Louisiana. Gotcha. Awesome. The other one's Kentucky. Kentucky State University, KSU. Let's see, who's the Cornhuskers? Is that Kentucky or is that Kansas? Maybe that's Kansas. I forget. Sorry, I'm cleaning my teeth out while I'm talking with my tongue. Those chips get stuck in it. Nebraska is the Cornhuskers? Okay. A Canadian, he knew that one. The Huskers are Nebraska. The other one says Kansas. The other one says Nebraska. We got two saying it's Nebraska, the Cornhuskers. Oh, yeah. Came from Special Force and now born on life. What you say to workman, I'm lost. Not sure 100% what you mean there, Maxie. I'm glad you made it back safely, though. Hook 'em. Yeah. Special Forces. None of my family's been in Special Forces. The highest my grandpa would have been I think it was a Marksman 3, I think, or 2, Marksman 2, if there's such a thing, because he wasn't like entry level marksman. He was like second or third up. He was a pretty good shot. But he wasn't like Green Beret or something, which would be, I think that's the Special Forces of the Army. Louisville or Kentucky? Well, Louisville is in Kentucky, isn't it? Maybe not. Hey, Brookside, 0, welcome. Have some pre-86 LPS rounds in the mail. Should be fun to play with. 308 cal. Pre-86 LPS, what's that? What do you think about the end of the SMG4 channel? What? What? SMG4, what happened? Is that a channel? I almost think that's a channel I watch. Let me screenshot that. I'm going to have to look that up. I'm going to have to look that up. It's rivals on college basketball. Okay. What's up, Jay? He says, hi. Cornhuskers are from Lincoln, Nebraska. Okay. Ranger 3 Wolf, Ukraine, Da Vinci. Okay. Light penetrating steel core. Oh, I have some 7.62 by 54R of that. It's from the 50s or 60s, what I have. They're penetrating steel core. It was from Swap Meet. What's up, Mr. Jordan? Good evening, Jerome. It's been a while. I haven't seen your streams. Mr. Jordan, I actually have been live. Yesterday, I did a live on here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And then I did a Twitch yesterday for an hour and a half. I did a Twitch today for an hour and a half. I did not do a live the day before, though. Day before yesterday. But I've been doing lives on Twitch and on here. When did you get your first gun? Aiden, I was 18. Back in 2008, I was 18 years old. I still have it. It's a 22 bolt action. It's in the safe. Since when I'm on Twitch? 3 months ago, maybe, but I usually go on about once or twice, sometimes 3 times a week. I just got monetized over there last night before last. I think I got an alert about it. And about the monetized. And so I signed up for it, and they're, I think, finalizing my bank account. You were 9 in 2008. I was 18. Have you seen that I said hi on the some of? Yeah, I said hi earlier on some of my shorts. Maybe so. Let's see. Okay, without further ado, I will go to sleep. Good night. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Good end. SMG4. Was that a channel? Yeah, Jay. I think I might have responded to one of them. It was 9 when I got my first. Oh, you were 9. Well, it depends if you're counting the pellet gun as a gun, because technically it's not. It's not considered. I'm talking about a registerable in my name firearm. I was 18. Now, as in, if you're talking about a pellet gun, BB gun, I would have been 5. Us 3 older boys got a pellet gun, BB gun when I was 5. It's a Daisy Pump Master or something. Yeah, it's a channel. I'm pretty sure that sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I was subscribed to him. I'll have to look it up. What conspiracy theory prompted this question? What were we talking about? So the first question I had was, is there something you believe in that you used to believe in? And I was like, Santa Claus, some people used to believe in. And then we went up down a conspiracy rabbit hole for a teeny bit when I first started. And so I decided to just put that up there. There's some people who don't. Good for you, Aiden. What's up, Mole? How's it going? Welcome back, buddy. How you doing? Oops, I think I shut off my tracking system here. Whee! Don't get dizzy. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Hey, welcome. Glad you made it again. How was your day? He said he's doing good. Sorry, I still got chips in my teeth. I was eating chips earlier. This day was good too. Whoops, I hit the stand there. Sorry. Favorite song? I am a Christian, so I like a lot of Christian music and Christian songs and hymns. One of my favorite hymns, if you've ever heard of it, is called Great is Thy Faithfulness. That's one of my favorite hymns. One of my favorite more modern ones would be When I Fall is a nice one. By Nicole something. And then there was another one. What was the other one? I'll Praise You in the Storm. And I think the ones who wrote that one was Casting Crowns. You like Creed. Well, I don't listen to Creed. I love the new sign. Not now, ever. Yeah, I know, right? It looks weird, though, because it looks like child writing, because I wrote it backwards. That way it'll pop up right side, but it looks horrible, my writing. I also ordered some 308 plastic blank training ammo. Interesting. I have some fragmating training ammo that's for 223. It's in like a green case. Let's see if I can get it out. I might have it down here. Let me check. It's fraginable. 223. It's in a green. It's federal. It's in the very back. I won't be able to get it. I don't think it's green tipped. Might be. But yeah, it's frangible training for 223. Well, that's much better than I could have written backwards. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Well, I'm a hop off. Y'all see you later. See you next live. Okay, Mo. See ya. Monsieur Mole. And says there's a thing called Gathering in February in Dallas. That's a Christian event. Oh, interesting. Usually a compressed copper powder round for reasonable. Yeah, They call it a training round. They're federal in a green. They're green instead of blue writing like the federal shocks, power shocks or whatever. They're that's green there and it says franginable. That would make sense. That way, as soon as it hit, it just disintegrates. And I don't think they're quite as powerful either. But yeah, I got some of them. I got them from the gun show a number of months ago. I just like they were super cheap, a box of 20. They were like $8 a box of 20, and so I'm like, might as well try it. Or were they 6? I forget. They were cheap. Yippers. Mr. Jordan says, I always thought that Twitch was pretty liberal. Hopefully YouTube takes some inspiration from them. Yeah, because they allow you have to do it in a safe manner. That's what it says in a non-harmful way. So I usually go over, if I'm touching guns, the 4 rules of firearms, and I show they're all empty. The racks are slid back and no mags in them. What's up, Cannon? Hoorah, brother. Not much. We're just chatting away, just like normal. I just got done with a Twitch stream about an hour ago doing some loading, some hand loads. How's you been? And thanks again for your service, brother. 0 rebound. Tastes funny, though. Oh, the powder that it puts in the air? Yeah, I've never tried them yet. But I have a few boxes of them down there somewhere. I might be able to dig them out. Let's see. Do you have a favorite verse? Well, when I was growing up, it was John 3:16, which a lot of people know. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Another one is Psalms 31:15. That has become one of my favorites over the last couple years. It's actually my license plate on my work van. It is, my times are in thy hands. That's the beginning of the verse. What's up, John Crumps?
What's up, brother? How's it going, my friend? How are you? I sound like that weird character on Phantom Menace that has little lines like this.
Oh, yeah.
I know, live the dream, right?
Yep. Let's see if I got those boxes, those frangible green ones. They're probably back here somewhere. Buried in amongst my other 223556. There they are. I got 2 boxes of them. At least 2.
Get back over here.
There we go. They're called Federal Premium Law Enforcement Ammo. Right there. Law Enforcement Ammo. Sorry, it's backwards. It's called Reduced Hazard Training. Ballistics Clean. Mine is the light shines in darkness and the darkness comprehendeth it not. Yep, there you go. I like that one. Let's see if it has any special tip. They're definitely different. They look like an old style hunting round. These are these 223 or 556? They're 556 by 45, so that would make sense because they're military. You ever shoot any of those, Cannon? The Federal Premium Law Enforcement Ballistic Clean? They're called Reduced Hazard Training Rounds. 45 grain. RHT. Reduced Hazard Training. I got them from a gun show last year sometime. Last April? March? Forget. I haven't even tried any of them yet, so hopefully they work. Got 2 boxes of them. And, as that sign says, YouTube, nothing's for sale. That was not portraying anything for sale. Nothing is ever for sale here. We were just chatting what I had on the shelf here of the ammo. We aren't touching any firearms. This is ammo. And we're not trying to facilitate a sale of anything. Nothing is for sale here. Educational purposes only. For my channel's enjoyment. Copper Top just posted something. Yes, they shoot high. Probably because they're light, right? Those were 50... What did I say? 55 grain? Well, these are 50... Oh, they were 45. Those are light. Because these Remington Reman 223s are 55, and these 556 green tip are 62. The X-Tac PMCs. Exactly. Yep. They must book pretty good though. I forget if they had a speed on them or not. It's about time I break out my AR again. I haven't shot it in a while. "26% do not believe in conspiracy theories. 74% do." Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's move you guys a little closer. All right, there we go. Ah, exactly. Just lean back and enjoy life for a little bit. Move that up a little bit. There we go. How you been, by the way, Cannon? You go to work today? I can't remember if you're retired or not.
Yeah, I went to work.
Beto was the best spokesman for the AR ever. Beto? Who's Beto? Not even sure if I remember who Beto is. I do not remember who Beto is. Jordan says 26% of people are ignorant, I guess. Come on, you're telling me powerful people never lie? Right? Let's see. What's up, Caden? Thank you so much, bro, for subscribing. I subscribe to your YouTube channel and turn on notifications. Caden, I have a second one. If you looked at the pinned comment on the bottom one, if you could subscribe to that one too, I'd appreciate it. It's at the bottom pinned comment. There's a website on there. That's my second channel that's outdoor stuff only. It doesn't have any gun content. Eventually, it might have some hunting stuff because that's outdoor, but it's got hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring, stuff like that too. Yes, but I do. I'm a crane mechanic, and Beto was in Texas. Beto Oroki, he was from Texas. Okay. 3 people in the chat. Is that Caden, Henhoss, and Cannon? But Jordan's in here too. There's more than 3 people in here. Come on, YouTube, quit lying to us. Don't be lying, my friend. All liars go to hell. They really do. Favorite game? I played tic-tac-toe the other day with 22s with my nephews. That was fun. That's the way to play tic-tac-toe with guns. But I would say growing up would have been chess and Rummy Cube. Rummy Cube I still like playing. What else? Skippo wasn't too bad, or Uno. He was the dude that said, "You don't take our ARs" when I was running for president. When he was running for president. Like the pink comment right there. Don't let me click on it. No, it's down, way down on the bottom. I don't know if you can see my finger. Way down here on the bottom. If you click on the pinned comment, it has a website right there. That's blue, right where my finger is. Yeah, Russell, that's my favorite too. Wasn't Beto the crazy gun grabber running against Ted Cruz? Maybe. Yeah, these viewer numbers are always a lie. It's a conspiracy. It's truth. Yes, Eastern, he totally was. That's interesting. Yeah, Caden, it's in the very bottom. Like below our comments, there's one more line that says Minty Cactus. That was the person who put my outdoor channel there, and I pinned it. And if you click on that bottom one there, it says Jerome's Outdoor Adventures. If you click on that link, it'll take you right to my channel. Yeah, like right now, it only shows one person in here. There's more than one person in here. Now it shows 2. It's crazy, yep.
He's loco, hermano.
Okay, thanks. Hen Hoss. He's a gun grabber, huh? Oh, for sure, Eastern. What? I'm getting tired already. I don't know why. I didn't work super hard today. Did about 3 hours of driving, about 45 minutes at Home Depot, and turned around and came back. Hence, it is I'm on my phone, so it's a little odd. Let's see. Hello, Eastern Washington. Well, he's been in here for a little bit. He's like, hey, Russell. Hey. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to think if I got any weekend plans. If FAL man's supposed to be coming. I'll see. He wants to meet up somewhere and we can go exploring or shooting, one or the other, maybe both. I'll see if he can make it or not. He's hoping to. Caden says, all right, bro. I subscribe to it as well. Awesome. Caden, I appreciate it. Kenneth says, Eastern, I got you picture tattooed on my Adam's apple. What? That sounds hilarious. What in the world? You are almost up to 30 likes. 26 right now, yeah. Where yours might say 27. This channel is always one behind for the most part. My other one seems to always be accurate. Eastern's like, what? Mr. Jordan says, if I remember, you're Canadian, right, Russell? What province are you from? Yeah, he is. He's from Alberta, I think. Or no, BC. I had to shower 4 daily obsessive compulsive. What's that? It's the 3% pick. Oh, is that what that's for? Those 3 Roman numerals? When I see you subscribe, I was freaking out because I like your YouTube channel. Thank you. Yeah, both of them has nice content. Canadian are so polite. OJ, eh? And it says, how do I be blue? Oh, those are for my moderators. Mr. Jordan, British Columbia. Okay, yeah, BC, British Columbia. Canadians are polite until you look into war crimes. Hey, the U.S. is not shy of war crimes. Unfortunately, we got them too. Caden says, bro, when I saw that you subscribed YouTube channel, I was freaking out because I actually watch your YouTube. Oh, before I even subscribed? You already were watching mine? Awesome. That's cool. Same, Russell. I'm also from BC. I forgot about that. Excuse me. Haunted house, yeah, LOL. Mr. Jordan, where you at? I had some friends from BC, but he married someone from Oregon, and they moved down to Oregon. Kenneth says 3% of the American public at one time in active duty. Also, 3% of the American population fought in the Revolution, hence the term 3%. Interesting. Desert this weekend, you should find an abandoned gold mine and claim it, but you will have to fight off claim jumpers. Then I mean, BC, where are you? I'm American. Got to do the little eagle screech. Something like that. Something like that. Nanimo. Something like that. That looks weird. Claim jumpers. The one mines that are up where I hike, the one is the gold mine. It's way up there. It's on national wilderness area right now. I don't know if you can like legally dig on it. I suppose some of it's caved in on the backside. Sure was Justin and Courtney for Christmas. American flags. Nanimo, like the desert or the desert. I'm in Louisiana. Awesome. I was in Louisiana back in 2003, 2001, something like that, to a wedding. The wedding, though, I flew into Louisiana to New Orleans, and then the wedding was in just across the border in Mississippi. It'd be crazy not to own guns in Shuri. No offense. He has a 22, I think. Hen Haas says, sometimes we get a little spicy here in Texas. but I like we're nice or the most part. Yeah. It's a rainforest, haha. Nanaimo, however you pronounce it. It's a rainforest? Okay. Or it literally is. Like, actually is. Russ says, yeah, tell me about it. I was assaulted last Saturday. Oh, yeah. Poor guy. It's like he couldn't even defend himself. Sad. Hey, what's up, Effie?
What's going on tonight, my friend?
Not a bunch. We already had our snacks. We had our cheese sticks. Or a cheese stick. And our sliced cheese Kobe Monterey Jack, I think, or something. And our Fritos and a drink. We were just doing some loading earlier on Twitch. And we got some 9 mils on the table. 3 9 mils on the table. 2 Canics, my double stack, and my Desert Eagle 9 mil. My name is Earl. Okay, this is Caden, so, well, Russell, stay safe. Yep. I'll try to remember that, Caden. Don't go to the western side of Kentucky. There are gangs, but the rest are really nice. Our police here are useless. There is a dessert called Nanayama bars. They're chocolate and cream bars. That sounds good. Nanaimo is Vancouver Island, which is more rainforest, boreal forest. Oh, Vancouver Island. I had some friends that were over there. They were a son and daughter of an older couple I knew. They lived over on Vancouver Island. He's a logger. Well, that's the TV show I like. My name is Earl. Oh, Caden. Caden Demarco. I don't even know what that is. Yummers? What's Yummers? Oh, yeah, the bars. Those bars. Oh, what does Vontae want? Vontae just messaged me. Vontae, he says, what does Vontae want? Mentioned you in a comment. What is it? Not sure. It's probably some for advertisement. Oh, Moist Bean sent me something. With the upgrade adjustable stock. Nice. Mr. Jordan, I take the Hulo to Nanamai. Yeah, hunting on Vancouver Island is pretty grime. Lots of rain and mud. Y'all can call me Jen. Lots of people call me Hen. Hence they see the channel name. Well, yeah, it says Hen Hoss, so we figured Hen, right? I've taken the Hulo once. It was nice, but I'm usually with my car. What's a Hulo? Hullo. Is that some fast train or something? Guys, it shows nobody's in here. It literally says 0, but we just had 3 people talking. Jordan, Jen, Russell, and Aiden. There was 4 people just talking in here. It showed 0. Now it shows 1. YouTube, come on, man. YouTube drunk. Worse than that. Okay, let's see. What is a Hulo? I don't know what a Hulo is. I've heard of Hulu, which is a streaming platform. Hulo is the passenger ferry. BC ferries if you're taking a car. Oh, got you. YouTube's a hot mess. Not sure how to put it. Something. It's a catamaran with capacity of 100 people. Catamaran. Don't even know what that is. It's probably some French word.
The Canadians and their friends, eh?
Now it shows 2 people when we know there's more than 2 people in here. There's at least 3. Russell, Jen, Jordan, and Eastern. They're all talking right now. Let's see here. Can I be a Marlboro? I've been watching your channel for a couple of months. Oh, a moderator. Right now I have enough of them, Jen. Double haul. Oh, interesting. Right now I have enough. When I was extremely busy with like 150 to 400 people in here at once, when YouTube actually liked us, I needed a lot of mods. But right now I don't need a lot. I think I already have quite a few in here now. Let's see here. Catamaran. Interesting. Can I be a mod? I just answered that one. Oh, not me, Caden. Yeah, that Hulo is a pretty speedy boat. I currently have 3 mods in here right now, floating around. But I have a total of, I used to have 50 something mods, and I didn't need that many anymore. It's a double hull for fast boat. That's interesting. That's probably what the hole on it means. Excuse me. Hollow, Holloon, or whatever it was. I got something stuck in my throat there. What y'all got planned for tomorrow? I got to rip a deck apart. Get to rip a deck apart and unload deck boards out of the van. And then I need to get lumber, which will probably be tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Monday. BC Ferries is otherwise known as the Canadian Navy. That's a much better way to break it down. Jen. Catamaran. 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 BC Ferry as gay. What? He's gay. Like YouTube. Yep. Yippers. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Gals. I'm getting tired just sitting here. Have to get going. Good night and God bless. Eastern, see you, buddy. Thank you for coming by. What time is it? Oh, I don't know why my eyeballs are getting dry feeling. 7:18. What's the Google message for? Your device has great new features. Try them now. I know. I've been using this phone for 3 years now. Chayo, Eastern Washington. Yeah, my eyes are like really dry feeling all of a sudden. Good night, Eastern, says Miss Jordan. Jordan. My brother's name is Jordan. Oh, excuse me. The one right up above me. Jen says, I bet it's been a long day. Get up early with the chickens in the morning. What time did I get up? I think 6 something I got up, but then I kind of dozed in and out till 7. So not super early. That's the windstorm. What about windstorm? Got to go to the range again tomorrow. Been down there 4 days this week already. Aaron, I need to go to the range to shoot the 338 Lapua for where I can get distance on it, because they have it open to 750 now supposedly. What's up, Randall? Yo, I'm back. He says I get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. There you go. Usually I get up 6:30, 7 o'clock. Because most of my customers want there at about 8:30 to 9. Although I'll be going to my parents' place tomorrow, so I don't know. I'll probably get there at 8, 8:30. So I'll probably wake up at 6 or 6:30. 6 mile per hour with snow right now, giving out dry eyes. Oh, yeah. Well, right now it's probably 40 something outside right now. Jen says I'm going to put a rock tumbler together and my food dehydrator going. There you go. Jordan says I'm looking to get a job in Alberta. Sick of the politics in BC. Would say they're the equivalent of Cali, but that would be Quebec. Quebec's like Cali. Ugh. I used to live in Cali. Got my 243 yesterday. Awesome, Randall. What brand did you get? Saka, Tika, Remington, a Winchester. I hear Canela. I don't have a 243. They also had, a 264, I think it was called? Ruger. Mizo Jordan making a strategic move. LOL. There's Canela. Hey, Canela, you back? Canela says, I'm back, like a bad penny. Oh. What are you doing? You don't know. You know what brand it is? Canella, he bought a gun and he didn't even know what brand it is. He don't know what brand it is. I guess you're like, long as it works. You're not brand loyal, I guess. I'm hardly brand loyal really myself. If it works well for that exact brand, might as well keep it. Hey, Creator, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. Oh, Canella. Oh, Canella. Aaron says, I have a range that's an hour away that has out to 600. Really want to get a membership soon. The one I got to is only 100 yards, but 5 minutes down the road. Yeah, my the one that goes to 750 now is about 30 minutes away. You have to go on a dirt road for about, if you're not counting my little lane here, probably about 3 miles back in. And it's supposed to go to 750 now. Exactly, Russell. Hopefully I've moved and be a part of the U.S. soon. Hey, Canella. Yep, that's Canella. Jordan, yeehaw. Yep. Yeehaw. I'm surprised Skittles hasn't come in here when I was having my snacks out. He never even came. He's probably just sleeping on the bed. Jen says, I'm going to get ready to go to bed, but I had fun hanging out with y'all tonight. Thanks for coming by. If you haven't, go ahead and double tap that screen before you leave. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you. You have a blessed rest. We've been on, an hour and 21 minutes and a half, a little over. Jen, have a great night. Or hen house, but you said your name's Jen. Canella, what are you doing? Creator says, I'm not brand loyal, I'm quality loyal. Tend to buy once, cry once. I'd rather buy the higher quality item than a cheap one that will break 90% of the time. But it'll shoot 10%. Just remember that. 10% of the time, it's great. 10% of the time, 100% it's bad. I like, and I'll see you soon, my friend. Good night, Russell. You liked, awesome. Canella, get out of the trash. I can hear him rummaging around. Let's see, tried it. Clicked like my 410 shotgun. What? Tried it. It kicked like your 410. Yeah, 243 probably would. Maybe a little more. Creator's right. Buy once, cry once. Unless it's Snap-on, because honestly, they're overhyped. They're good tools, but there's other ones that are just as good for a quarter of the price. Canella is being trashy. Canella, Russell says you're being trashy. She rummages through the trash sometimes looking for like little labels and like food bits and I don't know what. She's a mess, a little basket case. Buy Snap-on from garage sales even if it's broken, then warranty it. Creator, I have done the same thing. Unfortunately, sometimes Creator Snap-on will not honor the warranty if you didn't buy it from them and have proof of purchase. And it's like, what lifetime warranty is that? They're like, oh, you didn't buy it from me. That's what I do. Yep. I live by Klein hand tools and Milwaukee power tools. I have a decent amount of old Craftsman tools and then power tools Milwaukee. I do have a few Icon Torx screwdrivers and little screwdriver set. I don't have one of their big ones yet because they might have a big set out now, but they hadn't for a while. I'd recommend old Milwaukee wrenches. I have newer Milwaukee socket sets. Klein is good. There's some nice European hand tools too. Yeah, that would be. I have some Germany stuff. If that's from Europe, right? I have some for my electrical tools. I have Wera that are made in Germany, and I have Knipex pliers and clippers. See, do you have a Scootberg 505? A Scootberg? I don't have a Scootberg 505. You forget the names. European ones, Knipex is the one I have, but that's from Germany. I don't know if that's considered European or not. What else? And Wera. Wera's made in Germany as well. Weha is another brand, but I can't remember. Some of theirs are made in, I think some of those are made in Sweden, maybe? It might be Germany too. Weha. I don't know much about tools, but when it comes to guns, I'd rather spend a lot more if it gives me confidence that it will last a lifetime. For example, Ruger American versus Tikka T3X for hunting. Ruger American is a very good way if you're on a budget because they shoot well, but they're just not the greatest. But they're definitely better than an Axis, in my opinion. Nipix makes the best dikes. Yeah, Weehaw, that's it. Yep, Weehaw. Weehaw, I have those in electrical tools. And then Wera, Wera, is another very good brand. They have a funny looking handle on them. They're usually like green with like these scallops for the handle. I have a few of them. I forget what else. I think my doggy's digging around the trash. Let me be back. Hey, get out of the trash. You got something in your mouth? Open up. Open your mouth. Open up. Snooping around in your trash in the bathroom. She was snooping around her little nose in the bathroom trash. She likes to find toilet paper pieces and chew on them. Tikka's Norwegian, right? I'm not sure. The Ruger Americans are good. I'm just not confident will need to be replaced. Oh, I'm not sure either. Do I have a 500 Remington? He actually put Remington. 500. I have some 700 Remingtons, 2 of them. Tikka's Czech, I think. Tikka's made by Sako, so I'd assume. Tikka's by Sako or Seiko? I did not know that. That's news to me. You learn something new every day, folks. I thought they were different brands because I tell people if you want an entry level, you don't have a lot of money, get a Ruger American, but if you want to spend a little more, get a Sako or a Tikka. Both owned by Beretta Holdings. Oh, okay. I heard Beretta might buy Ruger. Someone just told me that. I'm like, what? Really? That was yesterday evening on the live. Someone said that that Beretta had 15% of holdings in Ruger, and Ruger's down on their sales. Tikka and Sako are the same company. Just Googled, and it's Finnish. I was wrong. Evan says, uh-oh. I said that. Oh, that was you, Aaron. 10%. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was 10 or 15. Beretta owns 10% of Ruger. Do they own the one up here in Prescott? Prescott, Arizona, just up for me? Because that's what my Mark IV that's in the safe here is made in Prescott. They've got a manufacturing plant up there for handguns. I think my 357 might be made up there too. Russell says actually Tikka is Finland, and yes, Saka is a sister company. What's your favorite gun? Randall, I don't really have a favorite of anything. Beretta shotguns are good. Yep, I have that Beretta Silverhawk 10 gauge double barrel. I love that thing. Buy your Tikkas before Greenland gets taken away. Taken away. Would they say they'd rather join, what state was that? Spain? I mean country. Was it Spain instead of the U.S.? I forget. Don't remember what country they were wanting to side with instead of the U.S. I'm drawing a blank. You're drawing a blank. Yep. Oh, let's see here, folks. There we go. I got my face all over it. Yep. Canella, get out of his way. She already had supper. Jordan, I'm miffed by that Greenland issue. I did a little more research of it, Russell, because I know you asked me about it on Instagram. Just barely, not much though. Because they're cheaper than Sakos, but you don't sacrifice much quality, if any. Gotcha. Canelo, what are you licking? Oh, it's the plate I had down there. There's some Ticos, though, that have too thin of barrels, and after too many shots, they bend a little bit, according to Backfire YouTube channel. He tests firearms all the time, and he was saying that the Tika Light, I think it's called, unfortunately, is it tends to get hot too soon and very inaccurate because of it.
What are you doing? No, what are you doing? You trying to drink water out of my cup? Canilla, don't be dumb. Plus, you're dumping stuff all over my. Oh, come on, Canilla. Don't be doing that, please. Don't be doing that. Making a mess. Spilling water everywhere. You're trying to get water out of my cup. I do not know why. Why are you being funny like that? No.
Let's see here. I can see why Trump wants to for geopolitical strategy. I can also see why they don't want to be part of the U.S. Let's see here. Yet Greenland is strategically located for ICBMs and anti-ICBM missiles, but also understand why Trump pushing it so hard. The U.S. had put ICBMs in plenty of their countries. Sorry, y'all, my brothers. Me, when people call weapons that have rifle barrels guns have smooth barrels. What? I'm confused, Evan. Sorry, y'all. Bothers me when people call weapons that have rifle barrels guns have smooth barrels. I don't know what you mean. Unless you're meaning a rifle. Because like a shotgun, that's correct. A rifle is rifled. A shotgun's kind of, a shotgun is a smooth bore, but it's a type of gun. Anyways, they create, I agreed. Have respect for the artillery. What is your smallest gun? That's what she said. Oh my. Randall, I have, my smallest gun is probably this little 22 I have. It's an antique from 1869 to 1871. They made about 200 to 500 of them. J-Mac. Where's J-Mac? Oh, Evan. I call him Evan all the time. Russell says, Evan, how are you? Or H-U-H, huh? Jordan says, Trump being boisterous is his personality. At least that's the conclusion I've come to. Yep, but he can't be bought. That's the nice thing about it. He can't be bought. When he first ran his first campaign, he was like a third of the price that Hillary paid to run. And his was mostly his own, by his own means, versus what's her name's was piles of handouts. In the military, all guns are smoothbore. Rifles and pistols aren't guns. Guns are artillery, shotguns, BB guns, stuff like that. BB guns and air rifle. They're an air rifle. Scratch that. They're air rifle or pump or spring. They're not guns. Because only guns are registrable. BB guns aren't. They're air rifles. Did you know that artillery has rifle barrels too? Just so you know. Old cannons didn't, but artillery, like on ships and tanks and stuff, no, they have rifle barrels. Russell, when does that referendum vote end? Also, they're getting significant numbers at the polls there. Interesting. Well, Israel bought Trump, but I don't want to get into the argument. And that's that. Mic drop. Evan says, that's not artillery. Interesting. Okay. What is your biggest gun? That's it's right here. Not bullet size, but it is my heaviest. It's a 338 Lapua. My biggest bullet size is from 1860s. It's in the corner over there on the other side, near the door. It's a 5.77 Schneider, made by Lee Enfield in Nepal.
Israel bought Trump. Not sure how that happened. Yeah, I need to do some target practicing. We got these targets the other day. I don't think they're splatter targets, but they'll still work. Canella, she thinks I'm opening a cheese stick or something. Do I have a 250? I do not. Canella, these are targets. I don't think they're splatter targets though, but they'll definitely be easier to see since they're fluorescent. I'll need to use those on my ballistic testings for my 25s. I've always wanted to see the artillery on a ship. But according to Evan, those aren't artillery. The Pua is the apocalypse. I'm not sure. It's my farthest and probably most accurate shooter, more than likely, for at least distance. I've never been on an artillery ship. I have been on a submarine. It's not Army artillery. No, that would be Navy. The Pua would probably be a good for an alien invasion. Who knows what they have? I know, right? Take them out from a distance. Pew pew. Hey, everyday Carrie, how you doing, brother? He's like, sup, Jerome? What's my brother Jerome doing? I forget how he says it when I'm in his channel. What's up, my homie? Something like that he says. Doing good, doing good. We did a Twitch channel earlier. We did some reloading on that. And I got monetized on Twitch last night. And they just have to finalize my bank account. Zombie Killer. Yep, from far away. Randall says he's bored. Sorry about that. 28 likes. Your side probably says 29. Need one more and we'll hit 30, huh? What's up, Jed? 204 Ruger or 6mm ARC. I've never shot either one, Jed, so I could not give you an honest opinion. I know 6mm ARC is a newer cartridge. 204 Ruger has been around a lot longer. I would suggest a 6mm ARC is more accurate. That's just from my thinking, because it's a better ballistics, I would say, because it's a newer bullet. Did you see my brother-in-law's lever 3030 in my video? He built it. Evan, I did not. I'm sorry. Russell says, hi, everyday Carrie. Thanks for coming by, Jed. Jed Henderson. Appreciate you showing up. How was your day been? And which one would you prefer? A 204 Ruger or a 6mm ARC? The new kid on the block. It's been around about a year maybe, right? Something like that. Not very long. I think it came out in SHOT Show last year. Or was that the Western? I think the Western came out last year at SHOT Show. I think that was last year. Which didn't really take off, I don't think. The Western. 6.5 Western, I think it was called. He made a custom lever. It rolls so easy around the hand or wrist. Oh, where you do the Arnold Schwarzenegger lever action twirl. What's up, Full Throttle? He said, good evening, sir. Same to you, my friend. Depends on the conspiracy theories. There you go. How you been doing? I hope you had a good holiday. I have, JP. Randall says, bye, sorry. When is your next live? Randall, hopefully tomorrow. I got a Ruger American Gen 2 and 400 Legend. That's an oddball one because there's 350 and then Legend came out. That's a pretty new round too. I was watching the Turkey's Opinion and he was shooting a 400 Legend in an AR platform. Pretty cool. Everyone in chat, good evening, says Full Throttle. Let's see here. Let's start a poll real quick. Oops, I can't hit one of my... There we go. Or a... Oh, come on, Bubbers. My fingers can hardly hit the 0 in the corner. Come on. There we go. Let's see. We'll do one more. One more option. Or a... All right. Whoops, spelled it wrong. All right. I am starting a poll for you all. And we'll push done. Start poll. And shrink her down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's taking up my whole forehead. There we go. Creator says, hey, full. Russell says, hey, full throttle. Full throttle says Russell. Clausen, good evening, sir. Evan says, Viking. Who Viking? Let's see here. The creator, good evening, sir. Did EDC pop out? I don't know. Jed says 270 all day. That's what I do own of all that stack there. They're all pretty similar ballistics. That's kind of why I put them. The fastest one would be probably the 220 or a 222, but I don't have 222 on there. The 22 250 is fast, though, too. 270's one okay on there. Yeah. 270. The thing is that would be like the one you can still buy pretty regularly, ammo-wise. Let's see here. It's like the other, you got two barrel burners, the 22 250 and the 220 Swift. Then you got the 204 oddball. When a 270 can do pretty much what most of those do, a little slower though. Yeah, 270 for myself on that list too. Yeah, I don't know. EDC popped in for a couple seconds and ran the coop. Flew the coop. I love my 270. Me too. I have a Remington 700 from 1968, 69. Something like that. At least that's what we were thinking it was. I mean, sure, would I like a 220 Swift? Yeah. I don't have one. Or a 250. Or a 204, probably. I bet you Eastern, he's gone now though, but he probably has every single one of those. Slow is smooth and smooth is fast. 270 though is not to shake a stick at. They're fast. My 270s. Let's see here. Here's some whitetail. If I can grab the box off. This is 2,940, almost 3,000 feet per second. I always thought 444 Marlin would be a cool lever action cartridge. It's essentially just a 44 Magnum with a rifle cartridge. Yeah, pretty much. I don't have any that are. I don't have any 444. They also make the 444 in the BFR Magnum Research revolver, like my 500's in. I'd love to have a 250 AR-10, but I'd burn through the ammo. Yeah, you have to reload them yourself at that case. At that level. My first hunting rifle was a 44 rifle, New England Arms. Oh, so a single shot? I have a single shot 10 gauge. It's by New England Arms. It was actually made by H&R at the time. H&R and New England owned each other when that single shot 10 gauge was made. Evans says, yep. Restart the live. Jed, unfortunately, restarting the live nowadays does not help, unfortunately. It used to when it would wind down, but unfortunately, after Gemini algorithms took over, it always stays at about 7 to 10 people in here. It does not go up any higher. They do not like this stuff. I was on someone else's live a little bit ago. iShow, you guys probably know iShow Speed. He had 104,000 people in his live. Hey, 44, did you know H&R went out of business? Yes, I did. I forget who bought them. I choose 270, but I'd lean towards the 250 for whitetail hunting. Yeah, 270 though would be just as good. Every one of those are good whitetail shooters. Mule deer too.
Hey, we got a couple voters on 250. Nobody on 220 Swift or 204 Ruger. See, I have the 6 barrels for my NEF. 22, 243, 410, 20 gauge, 44, and another one. Another one. Yeah, Jed, when I was doing research on my New England firearms is when I found out about H&R some. I have 2 little old pistols in the safe here that are from H&R as well. They're old, though. Some are antiques. You have a 280 Remington. It's a pretty unknown round, but actually that's pretty good ballistics. It is. The Ackley Improved would be a little better, they say. The AI, 280 AI. I want one of those H&R guns that comes with like 8 different barrels. Those are expensive. The single shot H&Rs. Although I thought I saw recently H&R came back, but actually another company owns it. Let's go an H&R 20 slug gun. Nice. Nice. What's up, Benji? How's it going? Benji Fishy, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. How's your day going or evening, wherever you're at? I don't know where you're at, so depends, I guess. Appreciate you coming in. Double tap that screen if you like gun content, shooting, hiking, exploring, caves, mine. Appreciate you coming by. And consider subscribing, y'all, to my second channel. If you look at the pinned comment down here, that's my second channel for outdoor only. Please consider subscribing to that channel as well. Hey, Uncle, I'm good. You, sir? I'm doing great. JP says, you got to sweet talk Gemini and promoting you more. Try telling Gemini that you messes fresh GPU thermal paste into it. See what it says. Uh-oh. I've never went hunting. Any tips? I went hunting for the first time, at least for deer. I didn't get any because guess what? I never saw a buck. If I saw a buck, I would have shot at it. Any tips? Be quiet if you can. Adhere to your state's laws. Like in Arizona, I don't have to wear orange. But in other states, you do have to wear a certain amount of orange. I don't here in Arizona. What else? Carry one in the chamber with the safety on. Try to hunt against wind, I think it is. How is that? If the animal's in front of you, make sure the wind's coming this way, towards you. You need to buy a Tika or a Saka. Maybe. Benji says, okay, interesting. Aaron says, I need to fix my 1913 H&R side-by-side 12 gauge. Needs a stock, a safety fix, and a treasure guard main. Aaron, look on eBay for that stuff. That's where I've gotten a lot of parts for shotguns. Benji says, thanks. Palmetto bought out Nodak Spud so they could make H&R roll marked ARs. Interesting. Nodak Spud owned the rights to H&R. That must have been where I was hearing that it was coming back, H&R. Agree, Jed. I'd love to see his opinion on it since he has so many others to compare it to. At least I'm pretty sure I could be wrong. Oh, I'd love to test some of those out. Most of my pawn shops, though, don't have that stuff. You got a Tika 270, and I have shot hundreds of rounds through it. Awesome. Good round. Good gun. Had a Remington 700 and 380 fixed to a 280 Ackley Improved. Great shooter. Yes. But you have to hand load that stuff. I have not seen 280 or 280 Ackley Improved at even my local pawn shop or even my gun shops around here. Maybe Tucson might have them at Sportsman's or Phoenix at Cabela's or Bass Pro. But yeah, ammo 280 is just, unless you load it yourself, it's unique. You have a Tika and a 7mm. 7mm mag, those are nice. I almost thought about getting a 7mm mag sometime because they're even more fast than 270, I think. Tika 7mm is my do-it-all rifle for BC, Canada. There you go. 6.5 300 is so hard to find. A 6.5-300. Never heard of it. 6.5 Creed and was it 6.5 Western, I think? And 6.5 Arc? Or is it PRC? I forget. 6.5 Arc, maybe. You have a 7mm. Okay. Remington mag?
Jordan, how is the recoil? On the 7 mag? Probably like a 270. Maybe a little more. Be my guess. Because it is a Magnum round. .68 Western. There we go. I knew I was close. Because then they also made a... No, that was an 8-something Blackout. Fairly new cartridge, too. 6.8, I think, came out last year during SHOT Show, or maybe it was the SHOT Show before that. There's 6.5 Creedmoor, PRC, and Grendel. Yeah. They can't make up their mind. Too many. 6.5 would be the most common. Mr. George says, Russell, I have the Rough Tech variant, which comes with a small muzzle brake. So it's not bad. Also, I'm a bigger guy, which is why I ended up choosing that. There you go. I think a 300 Win Mag would be kind of nice too. Or there was someone in here last night. They have the 338 Winchester Mag instead of the 338 Lapua. My local gun shop sells 380 Ackley. You can shoot 380 in an Ackley. When you do it, preforms the 280 brass to 280 Ackley. Yes, I did hear about that. That way, if you do not have 280 Ackley improved and you need brass for it, but you can find 280 regular, go ahead and buy it and then shoot it in it. It's perfectly fine, and it'll case form it for you. Then go ahead and load it. Although I guess you'd have the dies then. I had a Remington 700 7mm mag. It was brutal. That sounds nice though, Russell. That sounds really nice. But yeah, the 700s, at least the wood ones, are a little light. I shot a 300 Win Mag and it sent me 3 steps back. You need to try my 338 Lapua. Although it weighs like 20 pounds loaded and it's got a huge muzzle brake on it. So that helps. The muzzle brake on it, look how big that is. That's not the original. That came on the Gen 2. Someone changed it out and put it on the Gen 1 here. That's my biggest, heaviest one I got. That thing, pretty good kicker, but it's got a good pad on it, so it doesn't really hurt. Need to put it on the sled on Saturday, maybe. Oh, and we live again because it hit almost 2 hours, so it redid the live. Shot a 300 Win Mag and something. Okay, that one I already read. Yippers. And like this sign says, YouTube not for sale, and we don't touch anything. See how close my hands are to the camera compared to the artillery back there? What's up, grilled cheese?
Welcome, my friend. How is your day going or your evening? Hope you're having a great day.
Jordan says, yeah, I was shooting sub MOA with my Tikka 7mm on my first ever group. Nice. That being said, I wouldn't want any more recoil. Yep. Hey, Pez, what's up? 7mm hurts me more than a 300 Win Mag. Really? What do I know? I like shooting my 375 H&H. Carbine, are you the one who wanted 375 H&H? Because there is a box of 375 H&H at my local gun store for a box of 20 for $40-something.
Grilled says, hello, my friend.
My friend keeps trying to get me to build a custom rifle from Zemet Action. From a Zemet. Not sure I want to dump 5.7K into up. Same, creator, same. That'd be expensive. Pest says 204 Ruger gets no love, but it's a good groundhog round. Yep. Probably so. Hey, we got some people voting for 220 Swift now. 9%.
9%, mate. No one's sharing love on the 204. Poor little guy.
He's like, for how much? So at the gun show, I looked Carbine and they wanted $100. My local gun and pawn had one box of it. It's been there for a couple weeks now. 45, 48, something like that. I think it was under 50. You have any Ruger Americans? I don't. I have an Axis Savage, but not a Ruger American. It's 375 H&H, what you're looking for, huh? Let me screenshot that again. My finger's in the way. Sorry. There we go. Need to close the door so it doesn't pick up that music when I get a copyright infringement. Ugh.
High velocity and high energy have different recoil. Higher velocity is snappier. IMO, something to be considered. Yep. 13 in the chat. Appreciate you all coming by. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We do gun content. We do shooting, hiking, outdoor exploring, mine exploring, cave exploring. Check our channel out, please. Consider subscribing. Consider becoming a member. I think I have like 9 members right now. Speaking of which, I need to give you guys some content here shortly. Some members only. Ooh. Yes, sir. Do you have a 32 Winchester Special? I have a 32 Winchester Centerfire. That one right there. It's from 1895. It's called a 32 WCF. But I don't have a 32 Special, no. I think I might have an ammo for it up on top, but I don't have a rifle for it. Be nice to get one. As well as a 35. And a 444 lever. I will email you later. Okay, 44. Sounds good. Awesome. My email is in my description of my channel. Desert Armory More is on there. I think actually that's the only one. I do have a die set for, let me see what it is. But someone else wanted it. Was it you, Carbine? Right here. I set it aside for you guys. 375 Win. There we go. Who was it that wanted this? The 375 Winchester. The dies. A 32 Special has like 160 grain bullets, so I don't think we have the same rifle. No, a 32 Special is different. That is a lever action. This is a 32 Winchester Centerfire. There is a difference. It was me. Okay, because I still have it, and I didn't get an email from you yet. But this is 375 Win, not 375 H&H. And I think it's a full set. Yep, with the case holder.
Si, signore.
I'm trying to think if it was ever used. It's in really good shape. 375 cal. This one says 375 Win. And this one says 375 Win seat. So yeah, we got a whole kit in here. You want a 375 Ruger. Well, that's probably what this is. 375 Ruger Win Mag. WCF Winchester Centerfire. Yeah, that's what it stands for. Yep. That's what they used to call them instead of calling them the 20 part. Like that one is a 3220. The one above it is a 2520. What do you hunt with Russell? He's in Canada, so it's a little hard to hunt over there. There's a full set of RCBS on eBay for $25 plus shipping. Of the 375 Winchester? Really? A 3-piece with the case shell holder. Got my Weatherby 7mm mag for elk season. I haven't gotten drawn in 5 years. It's got plenty of points towards it. Oh, JP, yeah. I'm going to put in again for elk. I put in last year for it and it didn't get drawn. Carbine says, yes, sir. That's a pretty good price. Used like mine, probably. Have you ever seen a store where you can buy single bullets? Just one? I don't think so. Loose bullets. My local swap meet, a guy has a bin full of them. I picked up ammo out of there for my collection. That's where I got some of my weird stuff up here. I think one's called a 30 Remington I have. It's kind of strange. Let's see here. Somewhere up here, I think it's the 30 Remington. Yeah, here's a 32 Special. There's a 32 Special silver tip. It's a WW Super. But I have a 30 up here. A 30 Remington somewhere. Let's see here. It's a bigger cartridge. What's that one? 270. What's that one? 300 Savage. That's an oddball one. That one's a 25-06 or something. Looks like a military cartridge though. Somewhere I've got one at 30. What's this one? It's already been fired. A 32 WCF. Oh, that's a Winchester centerfire, yeah. I don't know where that one went. I'm pretty sure it says 30 Remington on it. It's an obsolete cartridge. It's up there somewhere in my collection. So I have a 22 Savage bullet, if anyone knows what that is. I do. I have heard of it. It's a neck down cartridge of like a normal, rifle bullet. At least we got rollover points towards next year. Did you end up getting the MP5 ticket? No, I haven't, JP. I have it for the, but I haven't installed it yet. The TX22. I shot it for the first time last Christmas with the nephews. A couple good eBay sellers for guns. They also have gun broker accounts. Both buy out gun collections from estates. Creator, sounds nice. Maybe drop the handles in the my email. They sell us parts and reloading stuff. They do, yeah. Got a 30 Winchester centerfire Winchester custom bolt action from the early 30s. Interesting. Have you ever heard of the Sun City sales? Sun City. Was that here out of Arizona? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. Go ahead. That'd be great. Do you have my account over there? I can't remember. Can't type tonight. I want a 470 Nitro Express. A 470. That's an oddball one. Because they have a 500, a 600, and a 700. I'd rather get a 458. What's that one called? A 458 something. And you could shoot the 458 Win Mag in it as well. But you can't shoot the I think it's a 458 lot. You can't shoot the 458 lot in the 458 Win Mag, but you can shoot the 458 Win Mag in the 458 lot because it's more power. Sun City is an elder retirement community. Crazy deals come out of those. Oh, isn't Sun City out of when you sit it reminded me of this RV park that has some park models in it too. My mom and dad, or my mom had a friend that her dad lived over there, or was it father-in-law, and passed away. It's off of isn't it Orange Grove? Orange Grove and I-10 back in there. Do you think y'all ever go hunting in Africa, Jerome? I'd love to. 22 Savage is a very old vintage. 222 and 223 took over from the 22 Savage. Still some antique rifles that shoot the 22 Savage. Yeah. Of course, you have also the 22 Hornet, which I think I have a cartridge of one up there. I was looking for it the other day and I couldn't find it. But I'm pretty sure I just found it when I was digging around here. Or is this the 17? No, this is a 22. So here's the 22 Savage. 22 Hornet. But they also had a 17 Hornet, but they're center fire. Sun City's outside of Phoenix. I've probably been to it. Okay, so if it's because there is an RV park called Sun City in Tucson, I believe. But I believe Sun City is also the place I used to go yard selling when I lived in Wickenburg. It's a town that's in circles. Like it's got a small center. It's not really an actual city. Peoria, North Phoenix area, but no, that I think there's probably good deals up in Lake Havasu. So if it could be this one. No, that's another one then. But yes, Sun City, I used to drive through it fairly often. I know what you're talking about. I used to go that route to I think it was either a Salvation Army or a Goodwill. It was out by Sun City. But the other place it's more of a little town somewhat of neighborhood that's in circles. that's outskirts of Wickenburg and Surprise, Arizona. They had good yard sales in there. Love the 22 Hornet. I have Savage bolt action model 340E in the Hornet. In the 22 or the 17? This is the 22 Hornet. It looks like a nice varmint round. This one's a soft point. It just says 22 Hornet RP. Not sure what that means. Yeah, I wish I had something that had fire in it, but this is the only brass I have. I got it out of that loose bin of ammo at the swap meet. He has all sorts of stuff in there. I need to dig through it again because every once in a while he reloads it with oddball. That's where I got quite a bit of oddball stuff in that. Excuse me, inside my collection. RP is Remington Peters. Oh, is that who overtook Peters? Remington? Yeah, RP. R.P. So it's a pretty old cartridge because Peters is old. So Remington bought out Peters. Okay, that's cool. Now I know. Now you all know. It's a pretty neck down to a 22 caliber. But not quite as much as the 17 would. Let's see here. Circle the wagon. What? Mr. Jordan says, I gotta go, Jerome. Good night and God bless. Same to you. We'll probably close down here soon. We've been on 2 hours and 6 minutes. RP is rep point in GTA. I don't do our GTA, so I sent the links to you. Thank you, creator. That's probably what I just got an alert for. I just had something pop up. Let's see, something on Twitch. A couple on Twitch. And what else? Did I get anything from you? Vontae, I got something from Instagram. A new follower on Instagram. And Josh Wagner, he's a hunter. He mentioned me in Instagram. Do I collect arrowheads? I've looked for them many a times in fields and in a section of the desert where there was a lot of arrowheads, but I've found shards where I used to work. I'd love to collect them, but I don't like aggressively collect them. Jerome goes to the haunted hotel in Jerome. I could. I haven't been to Jerome since I was little. Good to see a fellow gamer, JP. Good night. Yeah, I've not been to Jerome, Arizona in a long time. Good night there, Jordan. Yes, sir. I probably wasn't even a teenager the last time I was there. I was probably like 8. I need to go there again because there's some decent stuff up there. Some mines and stuff. But there's stuff that's a little bit closer than that because Jerome's way up there. Gotta go. God bless. See you, Jed Henderson. Yeah, we'll be closing up here soon, shortly too. Got to get on with life. Found one once in California when the drought was really bad, so the lake shore had receded pretty far in. Okay. Sun City is northwest of Phoenix, I believe. Yeah, it's like, so here's Phoenix, here's Highway 60 and 17 going up. It's up in this corner off of Bell Road, I believe. Bell Road, there's a Walmart and a Best Buy off of Highway 60. Highway 60 slants this way and 17 goes up. There's like a triangle that meets 303 and 202 loop. And then a little bit farther is Carefree Highway 74. And yeah, it's off of Bell Road, I believe. I used to cut across that from Walmart, Best Buy on Bell Road, and it takes you to Sun City. I don't think I ever went yard selling over there. But yeah, like I said, there was a, if it's still there was a Salvation Army or a Goodwill in that area I'd go to. Yep, that would be northwest of Phoenix because Phoenix is down here and it's about right here, and then Wickenburg's up here where I used to live. Yepers. Si, signore. I just had my dad text me. He's wanting me to bring something for tomorrow. What do you say? I forgot to ask you today, can you bring salsa Sunday? Oh, there you are, Mr. Gilbert. He sent me I got the message, buddy. Yeah, I bring stuff sometimes for our lunch on Sunday. So he wants me to bring some salsa, which I think I have some left over from last time.
Anyways,
I used to shop in Surprise. Surprise is here. Surprise, Sun City. Phoenix is down here, and you hit 60 up. I forget what's straight across from Bell Road. It meets 217, if I recall. Russell redacted that message. He must have not liked it. Anyways, still 7 people in the chat, but a couple people left. That just shows YouTube ain't working right. Well, we'll go ahead and call it a night, folks. JP says, yep. JP, you're in Arizona too, right? Aren't you up north? Prescott, we call it. Or are you up there by Sholo Snowflake? Because there's another guy up there that used to live near Sierra Vista. Anyways, folks, I'll probably call it a night. Well, the 204 Ruger never got any love. Poor guy. That's the area, lots of deals. Phoenix. Okay, you're near Phoenix. Gotcha. You should come over with FAO Man. He's coming down this weekend, supposedly. You should come along with him. Next week, I probably won't be in many of the streams. My dad is having open heart surgery, so he'll be in the hospital all week. Okay. In Central, I used to live in Peoria. Used to drive through Peoria, too. I think Bell Road actually goes through Peoria as well. It's Sun City first, then Peoria, I thought. There's a lot of little towns up on the northern end of Phoenix. You don't hear about it as much.
anyways,
I feel like you're making the trip down south. Supposedly, he was in here last week and said, hey, you got anything going? Because I said, hey, we need to connect. And he's like, what about next weekend? And I'm like, why not? So I need to touch base with him to affirm that's going to happen. Good night, Drobe. Got to go. God bless. Yep, I need to head off too. Get tired. All right, y'all. Appreciate you coming. JP, Creator, Russell, Jed, all the OGs. See what else we got here. Mr. Jordan, 44 Carbine, Aaron. Who else was all in here? EDC was in here for like 2 seconds. I forget who did the donations. Oh, Liz. Liz did the donations. Pez was in here for a little bit. Appreciate y'all coming in. There's a couple other oddballs. Benji. Anyways, want to see you tote that RPK. RPK? What's that? What's an RPK? I'm drawing a blank what an RPK is. Anywho, appreciate y'all coming in, guys. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the likes. If you haven't, double tap the screen. Please do that before I shut off the live. Be much appreciated. Thank you for the 57 donations of the jewels. Helps the channel out. And remember, you can never go wrong doing what's right. That's the MG of the AK. Oh, okay. It's like an AK. I have the AK back there. Right there. Anyways. Oh, he has the RPK. Yeah, he does. It's a generic brand of it, though, I think. Anyways. Never can go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ, there's a way to salvation, folks. Appreciate y'all. You have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed the rest of your life. And Jerome, J. Grunwald Repair, Jerome's Outdoor Adventures, and Desert Armory and more is all out. Catch you on the other side. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one, Aaron. Appreciate you. We're out.